I never do anything uptight straight away because you never know when you might have to go back and undo it all. So I really go around and check everything when it's all assembled. Because now my luck, I've missed something or I'll take something off. Pop some oil on there before I seal this up. This is just car engine oil. That's it. Ah, I'm boobied. That? It's round the wrong way. Okay. Glued it on as well. That's got to go taken off, put it round the other way. See what I mean? This way I don't do anything up. Drop to booby. This part here is supposed to go up there. Still, never mind. I'll do that off camera. Get blinking boring else. All the little grub screws have been set up now. Nicely turning. And the ones on this side as well. So there's 5 now. There was only 3 before. It's a lot more rigid, and so is that. It doesn't move at all. If you had a little bit of slop in the plus side, there's nothing there at all. Right, yeah, they're all done. What I'm going to do now is because I've had the shaft out, got to tighten the nut up on there, and I've tightened the end of that lead screw, that one. Now I've got to do this one, but I've also got to set the gears there. So right, there's the spanner. This is for that. What you do, put a piece of paper. See, that's moving there, in between the gears. Put a piece of paper in there. Just snug it up. So it's moving. Leave it there. Get the Allen key. Bolt down the bottom there. Just nip that up. It's still moving. Yeah. Yeah, that's just about right. Yeah, that's tight. Just wind the pipe rack. Yeah. Just about right. I'm going to do that again. I know I moved. Fresh piece of paper. Ah, it might not have been in the cog. Let's turn it back. Oh, that's better. That's better. Now come a little bit loose in the cog. Yep, that's okay. Right, we're nearly done. Yeah. All that's been oiled up. It's running really well. Very nice, nice and smooth. No bits of swarf in there. When you put your chuck back on, you'll find on the chuck there's a 0, and on the back plate there's a 0. Those two zeros have to line up. And this chuck is absolutely smack on. There's no run out at all on it. Nothing at all. Really pleased. The back casing's on there. Time to put the top post back on. It's the aluminium one, as you know. Drop that on there. Just tightened up. Drop that on there. Drop that on there. That's done. Nice and tight. Put a tool in. Forgot to clean the tools. Putting dirty tools back on my lathe. That's it. Never throw your old toothbrushes away. They're very, very handy when it comes to cleaning these things. Very handy. Don't chuck them away. Recycle them. Thanks for all the brass bits and pieces. Oh. Dirty brass. Nice brass to work with, but what a mess! Messes everything up. Get that in the end. Somebody asked me to turn some little bits of brass one the other day, and I says, "Oh no, no way, Jose, not for a bit." Whoops, back. There's some other little jobs I want to do first. Back on. Nice. These handles are fantastic. I really do like them. I'm going to tighten them up. Yep. That's nice and square. Yep. It's a square. Yeah, square now. Yep, that's square. I think we're nearly done. Just wipe that off there. Got a bit of paint. Paint's kind of thing. I'll re-oil that. Got a bit of paint from under the bottom here. Yeah, that's alright. Not doing any harm, but just a look nice. That's nice and clean. Yeah. It's that clean, I don't want to use it now. I'll just look at it. Oh, it's running really well. That's really nice. It's so smooth. Oh, that's beautiful. Yes. Yeah, all right. Happy with that. That's brilliant. I broke one of my plastic covers. I've got to reprint one of those off. It's just snapped off. That'll be alright. Soon print that off. So. What I'd like to do now is I've got some plastic sheeting, and I'll put it under there. I'll cut it to size, put it under there. That piece of timber I had before was a bit I think my grandchild could do better than that. It was a bit of a quick temporary job. So I'm going to use this plastic. It's an old sign face from a shop somewhere. So I'll cut that into place, put some edges around it. I'm also going to do the back plate as well, because I noticed that was filling up with swarf and it was really hard to get off, so I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so it overlaps this so it's got a bit of a step like that, so it won't keep going at the back and getting in the groove, because there's a groove at the back here. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, that's my next job, but I'm really pleased with this. It's come out a treat, and it is a good lathe. It is a good lathe. I'm still learning, but I'm really enjoying it. And I do like to keep the safety features on the lathe, especially for a beginner. It's okay for the chaps who have been doing it all their life. They can take the springs out of these things and have the chuck key in there, and they know what they're doing. But you could still have accidents because there's a spring in there, and so you can't leave it in there. You just won't stop in there. They take the spring out, take this cover off, and of course, and then they take these off, these covers off. Well, they weren't put there for a joke. If the manufacturer could get away without putting these on, they would. And anything, safety devices like that. And taking, I've seen one chap, he's taken the whole mechanism out, so there's no safety switch in there at all. He just relies on himself turning it on and off. That's wrong. That is wrong. You shouldn't be showing people how to do that. That is a no-no. So don't take them off. Don't take the spring out of your chuck key. And wear goggles. A lot of them don't wear goggles or any face protection. I had a piece of, because of the brass is so fine, it flicked up and went down the back of my glasses. I only had my glasses on at the time, and it went down the back of my glasses, went in my eye, and that took a long time to get out of my eye. So keep them on, keep the spring in them, and keep your goggles on, because it's okay for the old timers. You know, they've been doing it for 60 years. They know what they're doing. Even they can have accidents. So I'm going to end the video there, lads and lasses, because I am really chuffed. I'm going to make this, cut this up now, make a new one of those because I broke it, and that really does protect the lead screw. It does. I had hardly any swarf behind there. I had little bits, but here, the back here, there was a bit of swarf. It cleaned out quite quick. It's quite easy to clean up. But very happy with these. Very happy with them. They've worked a treat, nice and solid. Finds a little bit of slop, in the back here. Yep. Very happy. So I'm going to say goodbye. Have a great afternoon. Don't get too drunk, because I've opened the pubs tonight. Let's act responsible. Bye bye, YouTubers. Have a nice day.